We are live. What's going on, all of my boss ladies? I know it's going to take a second for everybody to get that bing, that notification that we are live. I am excited today, boss ladies. Look, let me just go here. I need my cheaters on, boss lady Cecelia. I need my cheaters. I just actually posted a video that can you guys give me like some hearts or something so I know whether or not you guys are here. I think we just went live, boss lady. So I'm going to give it a second, but I know when this replay comes, they're going to be like, okay, coach, just start talking. So I'm going to just start talking because I know the boss ladies are going to pop in. So, boss lady, how you doing?
I'm great, Coach. How are you?
I'm having the best day of my life. That's how we do. If you're going to be on Real Estate Ladies Rock platform, which you are, look, so we say, I'm having the best day of my life. Like, really, I am. My back hurt, though. I ain't going to lie. But I'm having the best day of my life.
Oh, wow.
No, you know what? It's an honor. I am so excited to be able to sit still and to be able to have a conversation with you because if y'all don't know, y'all need to know. This is the original. I know Miss Vera, you know I love you. I know you were the first official Real Estate Ladies that rock member, but if y'all know the story, like the real story, the history of Real Estate Ladies Rock, then y'all should know who Cecelia Bell is because this is the original, the original, the one and only boss lady Cecelia Bell from the DMV. And look, now she done told me she like in the USA, born in the USA. So I'm excited to have you. And although I didn't get a chance to go into the classes, I heard you like just set it on fire. Like, did you just tear it up in there? What? Like, what happened? What happened? So look, I can go all into this, but I want you to tell everybody a little bit about you, who you are, and a little bit about you, and then I'm just gonna ask you some stuff. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm ready to go. So, guys, C Bell here, Cecelia Bell. My friends call me CC. Some people call me C Bell. I'm out of the DMV. And just a little bit about me. I say to people all the time, first, a child of God, a mother, a veteran, a returning citizen. But I was so grateful when Coach Ella reached out and says, hey, can you come and be a part of the Real Estate Ladies Rock convention in Florida? And just excited about that. But I think my story is real simple. I went to a class, stayed there for a month, 1 hour a day, left the class saying, okay, so what's supposed to happen now? I ain't learned nothing. I want my money back. And I said, you know what? We're going to do better than that. We're going to get our money back and we're going to get more. So I made it a purpose to go out and get the money back. But also, I started my own coaching program because I did not feel like what I had spent, the value was not there. And I wanted people to get more than what I got. So in doing that, I started the Double Dutch Enterprise where we train, we flip. I don't like to say flip. I say buy, fix, and sell or buy, fix, and hold. And so it started that because I wanted people to walk away having learned something and then at some point go out and do something. I think that's one of the biggest challenges is that we go to class, but we don't really do nothing. We leave the class and then you get all this great information. You go, okay, so what am I supposed to do now? You're supposed to jump. You're supposed to take action. You're supposed to execute. You're supposed to double dutch. So we're supposed to get it. We're supposed to go get it, guys. And that's what this is all about. So it was an honor to be with Coach again. As she says, I am the original boss lady. But we all boss ladies. And now it's time for us to join forces, lock arms together, and go get what we got to get done. So, Coach, that's it.
So you know what was funny because I remember I literally start calling. I was work so to go way back, way back.
Yeah.
When I left my good, I was gonna say good government job. When I left my good coaching job, my good coaching job, I jumped. But I went over here and jumped with this girl here. I'm over here jumping with her, coaching her team
Yeah.
that she had, and then I called her boss lady. And
Yeah.
so when we start doing this whole real estate ladies rock platform, and I'm calling everybody boss, she was like, "They not boss ladies." I'm like, "They're potential boss ladies. They're boss ladies in the making." So this is where it originated from. But okay, so look, ladies, if you didn't get an opportunity to come to the conference, oh look, I don't see no hearts. I don't see no comments. I need to know that y'all can hear me and y'all can see me. So can y'all do me a favor? Can you put something in the chat to let me know that you're here? Because my Facebook on my end, I can't see nothing. But put something in the chat to let us know you're here. Welcome, Cecelia, to the platform. Awesome. I see a heart, so I know somebody can hear me. So, ladies, look, this is the thing. Cecelia did a class, and like she said, she liked to say buy, fix, and sell, or buy, fix, and hold.
Yeah.
This is the thing. One of the other gentlemen that was at the conference, y'all know Q, he said, I'm gonna retire at 30. He 28. He already sold 600 houses. Now,
Mm-hmm.
one of those years he sold 100, but how did he do it? He said, I bought some land. I bought some land because I'm in a position now I could buy some land. And I created my own opportunities, and I got with a developer, and I bought the land, and I go and develop, and I'm going to be the listing agent of all of those 100 houses. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Wasn't that sick? That
Yeah.
was like, are you kidding me? So, what Cecelia has been doing for years, like as long as I've known her for years, she has been creating her own opportunities. Because this is one thing I'll say, Cecelia, this is one thing I'm going to say. Nobody's going to do it for you. If you don't create your own opportunities, nobody's going to do it for you. Not your broker, not your nobody. Not your coach, not your trainer, not your mentor, not nobody. The only way you're going to be able to create opportunities is when you get out of your comfort zone and
Mm-hmm.
understand that you're going to get to be 50, God willing. You're going to be 60, God willing. You're going to be 70, all of those, however far, whatever you're going to get. And if you don't have a plan to retire, and when I say retire, it's not stop working.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plan for those incidentals. Cecelia, incidentals is when you can't work.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentals is when somebody close to you can't work. Incidentals when you don't know where your next check, your settlement check gonna come from. Incidentals. And so when he said, I'm creating my retirement, my exit strategy, I want 60 rental properties.
Mm.
So what you're doing, and I'm so glad. I don't know if y'all ever seen this video we did. We did this video. I don't know. It's probably a reality show. We didn't even know it was a reality show.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was not coachable, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So it was not coachable.
Oh, that was.
No, she wasn't coachable. She was not coachable.
Oh my
But let
goodness.
me just say this: she a beast. I gotta give it to you, boss lady. Like you, when it comes to investing,
Yes.
and then being able to understand it and enjoy doing it, and to being able to pour back into all of the real estate agents. Because one thing I always say is this: you can do something and you can do it very well, and you can be making your money, but you literally are an example of somebody that go back and reach and go get everybody else. And
Yeah.
that's what so contagious
Yes.
about you. And so, can you tell everybody like how and why did you start getting into flipping? And I know we don't say flip, but hey, I'm saying flip your money. I ain't saying flip the property. I'm saying flip your money.
Yes. Yes. Coach, it started when my brother asked me to go to the class. I went to the class. Like I said, I stayed there for a month. It was every Monday for a week, about an hour. And then after the 4th week, they said they go out, find a house, and flip it. And I'm like, well, how do you do that? I don't know how to do that. I didn't feel equipped. I didn't feel empowered. I felt nervous. I started telling everybody that got 2 feet in my face that I can flip their house in 15 days, all cash, and let's go. And one day I got a call, and they said, come over. It's a family that needs your help. But the thing about it is, I didn't go, let me buy your house, let me buy your house. I went over to see how I could help them. People do business with people they like, but in this case, who they trust. And I know a lot of people might have knocked on their door, but they trusted me because I went in just trying to figure out how can I help you? How do we get here? Where you going? How can I help you? And they chose me. And I'm like, oh snap! When I came out on a snowy February day, I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do now? I don't know what to do. I don't have no money. I don't have no contractors. I don't have a scope of work. I don't have a team. I don't have any of that. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. And I did. And I haven't looked back. But the thing about it is, I tell people all the time, and I'm not saying this to brag, and I forgot to say this when they said, everybody that made $200,000, come up here stage. I said, Benita, that's you. You better go up there, Benita. That's you. That's you. But I forgot about me, because it's not about me. It's about us. I forgot to tell y'all, I made $175,000 on my first flip, and I didn't know what I was doing. But you know what I did do? I took action. I jumped. And that's what I was talking about you, called you jumped too. I jumped and I haven't looked back. And now my desire is to show boss ladies or people how to do the same thing I did. Because like I said, I did not get what I went there for at the end of the day. And I want to make sure that in the sessions that I train people how to do it. But the big piece that I don't have control over is them jumping. I don't have control. I can pray. I can beg. Like Benita said, I'll go to the houses with you and show up and tell you that's not the one. Did you do the deal or no deal worksheet? And you went, yeah, but you don't have it. Let's go to the next one. Because what we're not going to do, we're not going to force the envelope because this ain't Monopoly. You be moving houses around. That's not what we do. We here to make money. We here to get our bag, as my brother say. We here to make money so that we can fund FUND, a lifestyle, but also help and enjoy that with our family and friends. And together we can create this big, like real estate ladies rock.
I love it. I love it.
In the
So,
USA.
you know what? That's what really got my attention. I
You
was
like
like,
that?
wait a minute, flipping in the USA.
Yeah.
Or so boss ladies, look, it's a lot of us.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a lot of us. There's no reason. I keep saying this over and over again. There's no reason that anybody should be struggling. If you're connected with this piece here, if you're connected with Real Estate Ladies Rock, period, there's no reason why anybody is struggling. Because one thing I do know, you can you can create an opportunity in the real estate arena. It may not come from somebody selling their house, you listing their house. It may not come from you being the buyer agent. Do you know that there's multiple ways to make income in the real estate industry?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't understand. So when you say, hey, look, we can do this all over. And I'm like, my antennas just beam. Is like, yes, because I know that there's agents out there that's looking for an opportunity. And the thing about it is, everybody know I don't connect with just everybody. We get marketers after marketers after marketers trying to get on this platform. And you know what? All they see is income for them. They can care less whether or not you make any money. But one thing I'll say is that the people that are in our circle that come on this platform that I bring to you all, that's them. They want to see you succeed. Let's think about it. We can't be on this platform, Cecelia, with almost 50,000 women and you suck. Because they're going to tell me, they're going to be like, I went to Cecelia class and it was like, but that's never the story. Never the story. Cecilia is also working with Benita. Everybody, y'all should know Benita because Benita is like, I always call her, she's my credit boss.
Yeah.
I had to use her, Cecilia, because I was like, I can't put you on this platform. You talking about you guarantee 700 and I ain't used you. So I said, I put her to the test. Everybody know my credit story. If you don't, go back to one of those videos.
Uh-huh.
So I said, I'm just going to. So, Benita, here's the story because you don't want to tell your business to everybody, right? Benita, hear the story. Go ahead and do it. And within 30 days, Cecilia,
Uh-huh.
she said, Coach, I got some good news for you.
Uh-huh.
And she sent me my credit report. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen like mid 700s in a long, long, long. It ain't that I'm broke. Because, see, I keep telling y'all, credit challenge people may not be broke people because I was not broke. You got doctors that got credit challenges. You got lawyers that got credit challenges. And she did it in less than, well, about 30 days, took my credit score up. And I was like, okay, now I can tell people you will get their credit score. You will guarantee them a 700. And
Uh-huh.
she's been working with so many agents on the platform. But what I did not tell y'all, because Cecelia had her in her class, is that Benita also found a way to create her an opportunity with doing, tell a little bit about the um, business funding that she does.
Yeah, so Coach, before I do that, it's funny you say what you said about her. You had to vet her first. You had to make sure she was legit and she was going to do what she said she was going to do because she did it. It happened to me too. And I said, well, I cannot get you into the client space. I can't put you with my clients. But in order to do that, you got to show me this work. So you got to do me first. You got to fix me first, make me right. And she did. But I tell people credit is good, money is good, but together, credit and money on the same space, in the same space, oh, you're unstoppable. You're powerful. So Bonita has Bonita, when she did her flips, she used her credit cards to fund the deals. All of her materials was on a credit card, and I'm talking about business credit, and she can help you get to a place where you can acquire business credit and use it. And the more you use it and you pay it on time, it grows, and then you'll get a massive credit line like she has. Okay. But she can help you build the business credit, and she shows you how to do that. And it's so interesting, Coach, that you said that, because on the 4th, when we do the class, she's going to be there talking about how we get business credit and not have to use our own name. You put it in the business, and then, it gives you some kind of a shield. Like when you do the LLCs and the corporation, all of that, you're behind that piece. So definitely she's going to talk about building business credit, step by step, how it's done, how you may not get $100,000 line of credit like she has, but you build on it. You start, and then you grow it, you use it, you grow it, and then it becomes bigger and bigger. But we got to do the right thing. So absolutely, because credit and money together, it's a beautiful thing.
Awesome. So you got a class, and I've extended this to everybody. So I know you guys, some of y'all didn't make it to Florida. Make sure y'all come to the Dominican Republic for 2023.
All right.
But I want to extend the class to everybody here. So Cecelia is doing your class. So tell us a little bit about the class, like what we could expect from the class, how much the class, and everything like that is.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. So the class is scheduled for June 4th and 5th, guys, not 6th, because 6th is a Monday and I don't want to take people for jobs. June 4th and 5th from 9 to 12. Okay. The real estate ladies conference cost will be the same because we love you guys and we want everybody that didn't get there or wasn't able to pay to come back now. And if they can, come on and join the class at 249. Okay. In the class, it's going to be a very power packed virtual Zoom class. And in the class, we're going to talk about a couple of things. Bonita will be there. She'll come on about 9:15 or so and talk about the business credit. And then Sunday, my guy, Curry Woods, will be there. And this is just a bonus. This is just dessert for the entree and the appetizer, because he's he's just great. He's amazing, and he does wholesaling all across the country. And what I like about this dude is he's such a giver, coach, like you. I didn't get more. I didn't get. I haven't got so many gifts in one conference ever. I'm like, dang, is this Christmas? I love it. So it's Christmas here. I got bags and all kinds of stuff. But in the class, you will learn how to find the money to do the rehab. And Bonita is going to share some of that with you. We're going to talk about ways to find properties. And coach, we touched on this a little bit. We're going to talk about how to write a winning offer, an offer that's going to get through when others won't because you do certain things. You position yourself to be in the front and everybody else is behind you. We're going to talk about when to buy and keep to flip, or when to buy and wholesale. Kerry calls it prefab, but wholesaling versus rehabbing. I'm a rehabber. He's a wholesaler, but collectively you can do both. A lot of people start off with wholesaling because they don't have the money to fund their deals and they're just getting started and they do the wholesaling and they build up and then they start doing the rehab. We're going to talk about how to understand a deal or no deal worksheet. That is the sheet that Bonita talked about when we started talking about, is this a good deal or not? Is this a good deal? I teach you how you can evaluate if it really is a good deal, and don't try to fit a peg in a hole. Is that what they say? Don't do that. Don't press it out. If it don't work, it just don't work, people. Next, shift. Go to the next one because it's got to work. Because we got to make money. We got to make money. How to prepare a scope of work. That's the order of a rehab. What are we going to do in this house? Are we going to change the roof? Are we going to do the windows? Are we going to do the HVAC? Because in my flips, I do it all. I'm going to go in and upgrade the panel box to 200. If the roof needs to be changed, I'm going to change the roof. If the plumbing is not good, all of those things that I call them the 5 things that will make or break a rehab. Because if you go doing the carpet first, if you do the painting, if you do the light fixtures, and then when the home inspector comes, because you sell your house and the buyer has to get a home inspection, they come back and say, oh, snap. Your panel box 100 amps. You supposed to have 2. Then you don't have the money to fix it because you did all the other stuff. So I teach you how to, in order to do the things that you need to do to get out. And I mean getting to the home plate. Because getting on third and having to go back and put the house on the market, guess what? That's time and money. Again, it's eating up your profit when you do this. So if you do the right thing in the right order first, you won't have those problems. I also want to talk about building your team. Like I told you, I didn't have a team when I got started. But the same contractors that us ladies use when the houses that we are selling have a home inspection and we need to fix something, those are some of the contractors that you can bring on your team in your respective cities to help you build your team. You need a plumber. You need a roofer. You need an electrician. You need an HVAC guy. You need a good carpenter. You even need a good chimney company. Okay? So that's important. Also want to talk about building relationships. Relationships will take you further than money ever will. Do you remember Emma saying that, Coach?
I remember.
Eric used to say relationships will take you further than money ever will. And guess what? I have found that to be true. And also, ladies, us amongst ourselves, I have had a few agents that had clients that didn't want to do anything, didn't have any money, and they wind up partnering with me. I bought their client's house because they didn't want to go on Bright MLS. They wanted to get out, and they wanted to get out now. And we did the right thing. We bought the house. They made money. We took control of the property. We did the rehab, and it's a beautiful day. And guess what? I split my money with the realtors. And that's because I want them to keep looking for more, because we are looking to fund a lifestyle. I told the story in one of the classes about Miss Pratt. Coach, I don't know if you ever remember me talking about Miss Pratt. Her husband died. She didn't have any money. She retired and she had to go back to work. And I said, if you could do it over, what would be some of the things that you did now in this space? She said, I would have got out of debt. I would have bought some real estate. I would have bought some annuities. And then she looked at me and she said, Cecelia, the money ran out before I died.
Mm.
And now people walk around in my class saying, I don't want to be Miss Pratt. I don't want to be Miss Pratt. And guess what? I don't either. So so that we don't become Miss Pratt, as Coach Ellis said. We have to take control of our own destiny, and we have to go get our money. We have to go get our bag. We have to jump. We have to do something. We have to execute. We got to aim, fire, and booyah, shoot it down. Go get it. It's here for the taking for all of us.
You
I
know, that was, yeah, that is a deep statement. The money ran out before I
I
died. So I can ask everybody here, how many times did your money run out and you still here? Like, I mean, that's scary.
Mhm.
It's even scarier like going into every year and don't know how much money you plan on making. Like, how, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna sell 50 houses, but I mean, realistically, if you didn't sell 50 last year, 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna sell 50 this year. And then if it's like it's midway in the year and you say, I'm gonna sell 50 houses and we already close to June, 9 times out of 10, if you ain't do 25 in the first 6 months, you're not gonna do 25. So I think I may even have that as a movement.
Mm.
What did we do? You know, the money ran out before I died.
Mhm.
Ooh, I
Mm.
mean, that's scary because life still moves.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
still got to eat. You still got to pay bills. You still got to put gas in your car. So we can't let the money run out. So this is why it's important. So whether you do this class or any class or wherever you do, you got to remember, ladies, investing in real estate is a must for us.
Yeah.
Whatever form you decide, you got to be able to create you an opportunity in investing, whether you on the front side or the back side, because you were saying like, I got to create my team and
Mhm.
I got to do all these things. How many general managers, I don't know what they call them, the people that manage the flip, like why you flipping up in the US, who is that a position? See, I would create an opportunity like Cecelia. Hey, look, you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 properties. You got properties over here. Have you thought about anybody managing, making sure your contractors and whatever? That's a job. So even if I would do that and say, hey, can you create that? What about the cleanup people and this, that, and another? I would tell a person like, hey, look, I offer that service. So just because you might not be listing a house or selling a house, wherever you making your money, I'm telling you, most millionaires make most of their millions in real estate.
Mm. Mhm.
And they're doing something else. They're doing other different projects and things like that. But real estate is where you're going to be the most successful. It's just you got to think outside the box.
Mhm.
And so the money ran out before she died.
Yeah. That's what she told me. She couldn't even buy the foreclosure because I used to do the REOs with Wells Fargo. She couldn't buy the foreclosed house in a 55 and over community because she didn't have any money. Her husband didn't leave her any money. He left her debt. Okay? The money
And
ran out before I died. Huh? I was sitting there, coach, saying, you know, I can get, I'm a very emotional person anyway. And the older I get, the more emotional I get. I'm literally looking at her saying, happen? How does this happen?
we work these jobs, and the jobs tell us they're going to be able to pay us our retirement. And then, but they forgot to tell us 20 years ago when you were building up your retirement fund, they forgot to tell you that gas going to be $6 a gallon. They forgot to tell you that the car now, that the truck that you did like to drive, now is 100 grand. Now they tell you that, oh, you know, I forgot to tell you a pack of chicken. I'm just telling y'all, I went into the grocery store and got a sticker shock.
Mm-hmm.
A pack, y'all know I like mine. I'm just telling y'all what I like.
The wings.
$22.
Mm.
I said, I guess I need to be vegan or something because that ain't never happening. I'm like, I ain't doing that. But you're gonna have to. You don't have no choice. It's just like things in real estate, Cecelia. Things are changing
Yeah.
with us or without us. So when is the class?
Class is June the 4th and the 5th on Zoom. It's $249 for all my boss ladies from Real Estate Ladies Rock, and I'm excited about it. But more importantly, I want to see us lock arms together, coach, and go get this. Because if I can do it, I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no contract. I had no money. I didn't have anything when I did that first house and make 175 because I did something. Benita, $200,000 last year in pandemic. What? I'm like, you cracked the code, baby. You cracked the
No, she
code.
really has. I
Oh
mean,
my
I'm like
God.
saying, she told me about like how she's, oh, that's another story, but
Yeah.
how she maneuver, the money piece, the credit, like you said, credit and money is like golden. But she has definitely cracked the code with getting these flips and not using her money, using her credit cards, business credit. And
Yeah.
ladies, most of us are using our personal credit cards when
Mhm.
we buying classes, when we doing this, we need to be able to get some stuff done for our business. We don't even have a business credit card. So I'll ask you, ladies, do you have a business credit card? Are you able to go to anywhere and to say, hey, I want to get a business loan, even if it's $2,000 or $3,000, not personal, but a business loan? I promise moving forward, because Cecelia, when we did the conference,
Mhm.
for me, it was to redefine my purpose, redefine what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Because you always be questioned. I question everything. It'd be like, why you want me to do this? Why you want me to do this? Instead of just being obedient and just to do it. Because I've never been led down the wrong alley. So I don't have to worry about going down the wrong path because I'm leading, God leads me in these paths. And so, one thing I do know is that, as you said, we got to lock arms together. Ladies, the power is in the numbers, and it is the same with money. And
Yes.
so, one of the things also, Cecelia, as we, I do want to talk about, going to the other states. So, ladies, even if you're taking Cecelia class here, she has made a commitment to be there for you in your when you actually do the your project. And the goal is that we want everybody to do the project. But I'm not gonna lie, I did tell her this. I said, you know what? Real estate agents are the worst at
Coach.
creating their opportunities and getting these properties and doing things like that. But to have somebody that's going to be there with you, and when you do, because a lot of times it's almost like the script. I got somebody in front of me. What do I say? Well, to be able to have your coach, Cecelia, that has been doing this for years, somebody that I can say I trust, it's a big deal. Y'all know how they have these conferences. They have these conferences and they selling you out the yang yang. But can I pick up the phone
Mm.
and call that person and they will remember me?
Yeah.
When I got a question, what can I call? And this is the thing with making these connections with you all in the group, is because it is that bond. You had to have been in Florida to understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is real. And if you want to change your circumstances, and you may only need one flip a year. And I call
Mhm.
it a flip, but opportunity. You may only need that one. Somebody said I made 150,000 off my one flip. Didn't use my money. I used the business credit line. I made 100 grand off of whatever. Cecelia say I made 100, what, 70 off your very first flip?
175, coach.
175 off of the first flip. The cool thing about Real Estate Ladies Rock, also Boss Ladies, is this: we can do it anywhere. Just
Yes.
because you're going to say, Coach, my area ain't nothing happening. Let
Mhm.
me just say this because I want to put some real to this. When I was in Florida, there was an attorney we had. He
Mhm.
dealt in probate. And one of the things I say is this: somebody is born every day and somebody die every day. And typically there's some property attached. And y'all call it the probate.
Yeah.
I can connect with attorneys all across the US. There's opportunity. The problem is that we're doing it individually. You got 3,000 agents trying to call up one attorney. But if we collectively did it together. So back to what with Cecelia is this: if you can't say that there's no properties because it's happening, it just ain't happening with you.
Mm-hmm.
There are properties, and so like I said, even if it's just one, can you imagine just what that one check will do for you while you waiting on the next commission? It could be that fund that you're trying to create so that you can have an exit strategy. Most real estate agents, unfortunately, don't have an exit strategy.
Mm.
They don't have and I won't say a plan B, it's just a safety net because these deals get tighter and tighter if you're just doing it the traditional way. So, ladies, if you got questions for Cecelia, Cecelia, how can they reach you for the class? I will post your link. I guess you have a link for where they make the payment.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I always have done this in anything that I've done, is I always will give a money back guarantee on anything that I do. So I'm telling you, ladies, this is my guarantee to you all. You can't go to that class and don't get the results. Because I can guarantee you that you'll get the results. You just have to, just as Cecelia said in the beginning, I can't make you do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it, and you got to want to do it. And you got to want, I mean, like, you got to put some skin in the game too. And that means to work. And so I don't bring anybody on this platform that I don't know. I know Cecelia is the real deal. Like, I mean, I put everything on it. And you guys, we got to figure a way. How do we really, really maximize? Once you learn this piece, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning. So, Cecelia, how do they reach you?
So, yes. Can I just add one thing before I do that? So,
Absolutely.
agents, we wear one hat when we should be wearing multiple hats. You got an investor side of you and a real estate side of you. Opposed to giving all your deals to an investor, a rehabber, you can keep that deal for yourself and make the money and not take that 1% that they're going to give you when they put the house back on the market. But we got to talk to each other because you never know who's got something that could lead to you getting in a deal. It's communication. It's the networking. So I'm all about talking all the time. Coach will tell you, I always got something to say. I'm not coachable all the time. I'm coachable. I'm coachable. I am coach. But here's the thing. The class, guys, June 4th and 5th, 9 to 12 on Zoom. It's $249. You can I put it in that little group thing we had from the conference, coach. It's in there with the flyer. I tell people they can go to my cash, they can send the money through Cash App. And Cash App is the money sign Cecelia Bell 56. Again, the money sign Cecelia Bell 56. Now I'll put it back in the chat. And you can do that, or we can do PayPal. I had an Eventbrite set up, but they were trying to charge us $16 a ticket. Nobody's doing that. That's just crazy. So anyway, the easiest way, the less expensive way for us real estate ladies around to get in this class is to do it through Cash App. And then you get a receipt as well because it automatically comes and I just kind of hit the button, it goes back. And so I'm excited about it. I'm gonna rock the house. We're gonna do the jump rope thing. Well, we're gonna do the jump rope, but I'm gonna just be talking it. But we're going to give you enough for you to start thinking about how this looks for you and your family. It's important to coach, and I can say this because I know her personally. I know she's a giver. I know she brings value. I love this. I love her. That's my sister girl.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, boss lady. Stop
Look,
it.
I mean, but I know she cares and she loves you ladies as well, and she wants the best for all of us. Again, we left Keller Williams together. She came to help me build my team. And so I'm grateful. I will be indebted to her for the rest of my life. So if you guys want something, oh, there you go. She I call it the Beyonce of real estate. Hey B, what's up, boo? She the Beyonce of real estate. But she got the goods and she's cutting edge and she's out of the box. She's out of the box, and that's one thing I love. She will create an opportunity when you can't even see it. It'll be right there in your face. Booyah! And you're like, dang, how she see that? I ain't see that. Anyway, and I'm just saying that because that's how I feel. It's real for us in terms of the relationship that we've had, and we're going to continue to grow this and take it up a notch, up a level, coach. And so, ladies, June 4th and 5th, 249. It'll be in the group chat thing from the convention. If you missed me at the
I
convention,
have to probably put it on I have to put it on the main page. So like if you could post it,
uh-huh.
or send it to me and I'll get them to post it because they're not on that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, they're not on if they didn't come to the conference, they're not on there. We got Boss Lady Michelle in the house.
okay, sorry.
Boss Lady Michelle. So look, we're trying to Michelle say she ready. She ready to roll.
Okay,
Michelle, we getting ready to go to make sure you call me because we getting ready to tour. So I'm gonna ask Boss Lady Cecelia live while we like right here live.
yes,
We have to like, I mean, I really want Real Estate Ladies Rock to be a part of the touring the US. Um hey, we could just bring you right on. Come on, and we getting ready to set the Real Estate Ladies Rock tour up,
yes.
touring the whole everywhere. So come on and join us. That would be awesome, right?
Coach, as I said, I'm indebted to you forever. You're my sister girl. So there you go with that twist thing. But what I will say is that I would love to be a part of it. Flipping in the USA is something that I have longed to do for quite some time. If you go back and look at one of the videos that we did in DC, we talked about flipping any, and that it might be on the one that you were talking about when I turned my car and I walked in the office all with my swag, and you said she's not coachable, and you and my daughter, yep, she sure is not. I says I am. And go, you're not. So anyway, flipping in USA has always been something that was real, and we talked about this 5+ years ago. And timing and positioning is everything, as I tell people. Now, after the convention, it could just be the right time and the right place. And together, collectively, Real Estate Ladies Rock can take it up a notch. And it could be bigger and ever. And as I said on the video 5 years ago, we're going to take them out. We're going to take them, coach. All the guys, y'all can step back. We're going to do it.
Now y'all see what I did with this. What I did with right here. This right here is why we love Cecelia Bell making boss moves. So yeah, let's do it. You know what, ladies? Let me just go here. If y'all ready to tour with Real Estate Ladies Rock and ready to flip USA. Cause see, I'm ready to shake up some stuff. Like I want it when we come, I want them, it's gonna be like this. You're gonna hear the noise, you're gonna hear some noise. So I need y'all to make some noise if this is something, because look, we have investors, we have entrepreneurs, we have business owners, we have everything all in this melting pot on Real Estate Ladies Rock. Like we really do. And so y'all got the goods. Y'all literally do. We got the goods. Put it in the chat. We got the goods. So, Boss Lady, is there anything else you want to say before we go? You got the
Coach,
floor.
other than taking action, doing something, executing, and jumping. Because you can never soar if you don't want to fly. And I'm just saying, if you want to soar, you got to fly first, right? And you got to get your feet wet. You got to take action because we don't want to be like 85, 90 on our, on our last days. And we look back and say, damn it. I'm sorry, dang. I wish I had listened to Coach when she had that lady on, that one that was all, and I should have took action then, and I didn't. I wish I had it. I don't want to be the I wish I could have would have person. I want to just say I tried it. I failed. I got up. Even in the class, I speak to some of the things that I didn't do right. And I had to go back and do. I told you about my pitfalls and some of those things. But we want to be people say, I tried it. It worked for me. Or I tried it and it didn't work for me. I don't like this, but I like that. But we want to say we did it. We jumped. Just bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. That's
Oh.
a mic drop.
Okay,
Booyah.
it is a mic drop because I'm gonna say, can I get 100? Is 100? I'm asking for 500, 500, 500, 500. You got 500. What 1,000? You got 1,000, 2,000. What is your number? What's your number? If you betting on yourself, cause I don't know, I'm not gambling with everybody, but only the boss ladies. So Cecelia, thank you so much.
Yes,
Hold tight for a minute, but thank you, thank you. I will post her class. Also, you can find Cecelia on the page anyway. So if you got questions, just hit her up.
Yep.
Cecelia Bell, she is in the group. And ladies, I'll see y'all on June. June what? What's the date again?
Oh, June 4th and 5th, 9 to 12 on the Zoom
Yeah, she
call.
just dropped that. June 4th and 5th. It will be recorded. So if you can't make all of the time, whatever, you at least be able to go back and listen to it. All right, boss ladies, y'all have a fabulous day. As we do all calls, all sessions, I'm an amazing agent making a lot of money. I'm the boss, and I'm never, ever, ever comfortable.
Mm.
What's
Okay.
your worth? What's your worth? All right, boss ladies. We're gonna roll out of here. Hold tight for a minute.